Grenada's COVID-19 numbers continue to decline and health officials continue to warn against complacency. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. Details to the news for Tuesday, October 26th. I am Rikisha St. Louis. Grenada's COVID-19 positivity rate continues to steadily decline, with Sunday's dashboard from the Ministry of Health recording only one new positive case. While the numbers are encouraging compared with when Grenada transitioned to community spread in August, health officials continue to warn against complacency. Over the weekend, the Ministry of Health recorded 9 confirmed cases from its island-wide vaccination and testing pop-up clinics from Saturday into Monday. A total of 765 individuals were tested, 226 individuals were tested on Saturday, 389 on Sunday, and 150 were tested on Monday. The ministry's COVID-19 dashboard shows that 23 Grenadians recovered from the virus, taking the total number of active cases to 119 as of October 25th. To date, 30,632 Grenadians are fully vaccinated, with over 7,000 partially vaccinated. The national vaccination and testing campaign continues daily at various health facilities and at the National Athletic Stadium. Minister for Finance, Energy and Economic and Physical Development, Honorable Gregory Bowen, says Grenada has much to be thankful for, even in the midst of a global pandemic, having just battled the first wave. Delivering remarks at the National Ecumenical Service of Thanksgiving and Praise on Monday, Minister Bowen said despite the challenges we have endured as a nation, we must be thankful for resilience as a people and the dedication and commitment of frontline workers. October 25th is recognized as a public holiday annually, the anniversary of the U.S. and Caribbean intervention in Grenada.
On the 30th anniversary of October 25th, 1983, the government and people of Grenada, Carriacou, and the Petite Martinique offer sincere gratitude to our friends for the sacrifices they made in support of our nation. Today, as we reflect on this tumultuous period in our history, we do so with a deep sense of thanksgiving and a renewed commitment to charting that path towards a mutual destiny, reflective of the ideals of national sustainable development and the resilience of a united people. To borrow from our national anthem, may we, with faith and courage, aspire, build, advance. As one people, one family, God bless our nation.
U.S. Chargé d'Affaires Carl Duckworth said after 38 years, there is still immense gratitude to the service members who answered the call to serve.
We are grateful for the heroism shown by Caribbean and U.S. service members, who 38 years ago answered the call of Grenada's Governor General and the leadership of the OECS to restore the rule of law to Grenada. We honor the brave people who made the ultimate sacrifice in this noble cause. We also offer profound thanks for the response of Grenada's citizens in this intervention. Grenadians from all walks of life and from every part of the Tri-Island state and the diaspora responded. They showed their dedication and commitment to this nation by defending a tradition of democracy, peace, and stability. We are grateful for the bonds of friendship, cooperation, and shared purpose that unite our people and our governments. Americans and Grenadians share a commitment to the rule of law, to democratic governance, and to human rights, here at home and around the world. Our relationship is strengthened by decades of economic, educational, cultural, and security ties that bring our nations closer.
Delivering the readings were Governor General Her Excellency Dame Cecile Lagrenade, Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honourable Keith Mitchell, and Leader of Her Majesty's Opposition, Honourable Tobias Clement. Continuing the news, government has officially opened the Cherry Hill Main Road, the first to be completed under the Feeder Road Rehabilitation Project in Carriacou, and which was completed 2 months ahead of schedule. More than 4,000 feet of road, box and slipper drains, retaining walls and culverts were completed following 10 months of construction. Government and the Caribbean Development Bank have invested over $3.1 million into the project. During the opening ceremony on Tuesday, Minister for Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, Honourable Kendra Mathurin-Stewart, expressed optimism that the road will enhance prospects for economic development.
We have always heard and listened to the cries of the residents here, our motorists, our pedestrians, about the dilapidated nature and the danger which this road has posed for many years. But while it was long in coming, as a government, we were always confident that as a caring and people-centered administration, we were one day going to finally construct this roadway, and this day has finally come. This area, we can now move forward in increasing agricultural potential, our agricultural growth, our produce, as this road will provide the perfect link to other communities throughout Carriacou. I've heard of lots being cleared, and that is commendable. And I can assure you that because of this project, the value of lots and land and homes in this area have increased tremendously.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Carriacou and Petite Martinique Affairs, Rolda Kwamina, underscored the significance of transportation and adequate infrastructure as pillars of development. The Cherry Hill Road, she said, is the link to the entire island.
Given the critical role of transportation to development, it is even more important to ensure the infrastructure to support such development is given equal attention. Hence, we are here today, considering we too must focus on our development. The Cherry Hill Road is an important part of the development chain of Carriacou and Petite Martinique. It connects the north to the town and onto the south. In under 10 months, the Cherry Hill Road has been transformed from a dirt road dredged with waterways created by heavy rains due to the lack of drains to a masterpiece for the entire island.
Dexter Lagarde expressed gratitude on behalf of residents of Cherry Hill.
Residents are very thankful for the access created to every gap and driveway to our homes as part of the project. We know that after today, this road will become the main road used to commute to and from the northern side of the island. However, having observed for the last few days the use of the road by our motorists and villagers, it will be remiss of me if I did not join in warning all of us to ensure that we exercise care and attention and to dismiss any urge for speeding on the road.
The government's Agriculture Feeder Roads project will see the rehabilitation of 11 roads. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Let's get tough on breed your larceny. It will destroy our economy. Larceny threatens our food security. Can hurt us locally, hurt us globally. To all the buyers, ask for license from all produce sellers. To all the people, 300 for police for them thieving fellas. To all the farmers, please don't steal produce from your brother. Then you sell it to traffickers, hotels and street vendors. Nah man, let's do all we can to stop radio larceny. New vigilance, new laws, and a tough judiciary. Stop Grenada's organized business crime. It's time.
To report pre-deal larceny, call 300.
Welcome back. Grenada resident British Commissioner Wendy Freeman and Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Climate Resilience Desiree Stevens planted a clove tree on Tuesday to commemorate Grenada's participation in the 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP26, in Glasgow. This initiative is a symbolic tree planting relay being carried out by the British High Commissions throughout the Caribbean to mark the Conference of Parties, or COP26, which runs from October 31st to November 12th. Each island is expected to plant a tree, then pass the shovel on to the next. The shovel was passed to Grenada from the British High Commission in Antigua and later passed it on to the High Commission in St. Lucia. The COP26 summit will bring parties together from October 31st to accelerate action towards the goals of the Paris Agreement and the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change. Ms. Freeman is pleased that Grenada has made significant strides in areas of climate-related work.
Very important conference taking place in Glasgow, 31st of October to the 12th of November. So this tree, we've been planting it with the Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Climate Resilience and Environment this morning to commemorate the conference. This is a conference where every party has to come together to make big changes, the big changes needed for the future of our planet, and to keep 1.5 alive, 1.5, so we don't get any warmer than 1.5 degrees. This is important for everybody, for our future, for our children. And I'm very delighted that Grenada has made significant steps in this regard, submitted of its National Adaptation Plan, NAP, and also an updated NDC, National Determined Contributions, last year. And Grenada has now some of the most ambitious plans, climate mitigation and adaptation plans in the region. So the UK government is very grateful to the government of Grenada working so hard to do this.
Climate Resilience Minister Honourable Simon Steele will lead the Grenada delegation to the 2021 United Nations Climate Change Conference, COP26, in Glasgow. Finally, in the news, participants of the Adult and Teen Challenge Grenada's rabbit production will soon be starting their own ventures for both personal and commercial use. This is after receiving their startup kits donated by the Ministry of Agriculture. We get more in this report.
Encouraging youth involvement in agriculture by promoting rabbit rearing for personal and commercial use, the Ministry of Agriculture provided 15 startup kits to participants of the Adult and Teen Challenge Grenada's rabbit production course. The course, which is funded by the United Kingdom's Skills for Youth Empowerment Program SKY, taught students the fundamentals of rabbit rearing and management of the rabbitry, knowledge that they are now able to apply to their own enterprises.
I've learned how to basically rear and take care of rabbits in different ways that, to help them grow in a healthy way. I want to make it far, I want at a point in time, if somebody's speaking about rabbits, they can mention my name, So I just say I want to take it far and go as much as I can.
And how far do you want to reach in terms of your project? Okay. And do you intend to sell meat, or you intend to sell the rabbits?
Keisha improved a lot since she come here. But we used to have rabbit before. Me and her father used to go rabbit. So she know all about the rabbit business. So, but certain things we didn't know. She come to class and she lift up, like she building herself up with the rabbit. She understand about the rabbit, because sometimes she sit down there and she will tell you everything what go on. Sometimes she used to write, what go on, but she will tell you everything about the rabbit, how to cut the nails, how to feed them, and when they're hungry, and all kind of things. So she I'm very happy for her, because I know she'll go a long way in life, if she continue with the rabbit.
You will do well, go with it. Because I know you like those sort of things, We had a rabbit before, personally, but then into facilities with dogs and things, and destroy rabbit and things. He good on that. He like it garden, make it garden, and he's real good.
This program, which is seen as one which can contribute to food security, job creation and sustainable livelihoods, is backed by the Grenada National Council for the Disabled and the Ministry of Agriculture.
The livestock sector and rabbit rearing is one that has great potential for Grenada and could give farmers a good livelihood if it's taken seriously as any livestock project should be. So we want to commend the initiative by Teen Challenge, and we also look forward to supporting them as they continue to implement this program. We will, of course, have our own livestock department work along with them to ensure that all that is required for the farmers and the youths who are benefiting from this program have a good increase and could really establish themselves as rabbit producers and take the local market. We will work with them diligently to ensure that this happens.
This project here is a testimony of what inclusion and integration really means. We firmly believe in integration and inclusion. This too should let you know that having a disability is not the end of the world. Just give them an opportunity and you will see their capabilities.
Adult and Teen Challenge Grenada is a registered non-profit organization providing faith-based holistic rehabilitation services to persons encountering life-controlling situations in a safe and caring environment. The group is currently implementing 3 trainings: general agriculture, beekeeping, and rabbit production. Director Jude Hector says the organization hopes that upon attaining their CVQ qualification after completion of the program, participants will move into commercial production to boost food and nutrition security and create jobs.
The rabbit rearing training was actually a 4-month program, and it was facilitated by certified instructors. And at the end of the program, actually, students will be getting a CVQ level 2 in rabbit rearing, and so really important certification. So really taking them through what it would take to become a successful rabbit rearing person, right? So from, I guess, types of rabbits, the different types of feeds, how you care for them, nutrition, and all of that, cages, cage construction, and all of the things they would need to rear rabbits either for themselves or to start their own rabbit rearing operation. So we actually hope that most of our students will begin to rear rabbits commercially because we understand the whole challenge we have right now with food and food security. And so as they rear rabbits, and we understand the rapid rate that rabbits multiply, so we see rabbit rearing as a very strategic I guess, contributor to improving Grenada's national food security.
The Adult and Teen Challenge Grenada, along with the support from the Grenada Council for the Disabled and the Ministry of Agriculture and other partners, will seek to aid students through ongoing technical assistance in rearing rabbits and expanding their rabbitry, meat processing, along with administration. Startup kits donated to the students include a pair of rabbits, feeds, and materials for a cage. It is estimated that within 1 year of implementation, participants should have their plots up and running with around 400 rabbits and will be able to generate annual revenue between $3,200 to $14,000 EC. For the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Mina Booker.
That story just ended the national report for Tuesday, October 26th, recapping the top story. Grenada's COVID-19 numbers continue to decline and the health officials continue to warn against complacency. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.